Hello everyone, welcome back to another tech tip here at 45Drives, and today we are talking analogies again. And to be specific, analogies around ZFS related things. And like I said before, everyone loves an analogy, right? Those who already know the topic can appreciate a good analogy, and those who don't know the topic takes the fear out of something and maybe they want to learn something new. So today we're going to talk about bit rot. So before we dive into the bit rot, a brief context. Remember, this is all part of our kind of initiative of laying out best practices as we see using open source software. Remember, open source software, incredibly flexible. You need to know how to bend it. So remember, these analogy videos are to go alongside with the best practices series initiative that we've put out. They're kind of liner notes or a little extra context. So if you haven't checked those out, I recommend you go see those as well. Okay, so what is ZFS Bit Rot? Well, first of all, let's drop ZFS out of it. While ZFS it can happen too, and ZFS is really good at fixing it, bit rot's just kind of a phenomenon that can happen to any digital storage medium. And as you'll come to find out, any storage medium, not even digital. But bit rot is silent data corruption. It is the bits, the ones and zeros that make up the files. They can flip sometimes. There's numerous reasons why this can happen. Bad hardware. Temperature fluctuations, cosmic rays, literally, and it causes a bit to flip, and then all of a sudden a file may not be readable anymore. Silent corruption, dead. Although all your gear was fine, your files are corrupted. ZFS fixes this by scrubbing. It consistently checks the checksum of the data. If it sees something's wrong, it fixes it in place. So there you go. Another reason why ZFS is awesome, because inherently bit rot can happen to anything. So, the analogy. The best way I like to explain to someone, even after I give them that primer and they kind of give you that little, huh? I don't see what you're talking about. Imagine this. You're a cop and you just got some new evidence on a cold case, 10 years. And you're like, we got the guy. I'm going to get him. And you know where the evidence is. You need to get some other evidence to finish this off and everything like that. So you go down to the dingy basement where all the evidence is stored and it's still in boxes and still in paper, and so box is there, perfect, you're able to find it, everything's it hasn't been checked out for 10 years but it's still there, awesome. Those are the hard drives all still alive, all the evidence is still there. You go and you pull the piece of paper out maybe that's got the written testimony that your new evidence proves that it's wrong and evil and blah. But it's smudged, it got mold, there was water damage, there was mothball, I don't know, and it's purged. There's no other copy of that data. You cannot read anymore, and you cannot use that in court to prove it anymore. The data was still there, the evidence was still there, the file was still there, the location of that file was still up and accessible, but the information written on it was garbled. That's the same thing about bit rot. So don't lose your cold cases. Keep your data safe, scrub it with ZFS. All right, so that brings us to the end of our video. A little bit of explanation of what bit rot is and our analogy that go alongside of it. So hope you enjoyed that one. Hope I got to the point a little faster on that one. And if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, anything, you know where. Leave in the YouTube comments, all the socials, Insta, Twitter, X, you know. We'd love to hear from you. See you later.